Is it real?
I think so.
Scared to touch it. In the bottom right corner, as the Pink Terran from Clan Turtle, it's NinjaTurtle.
Do you think he's the leader of his clan?
Transformed from the ooze.
How many people?
By the nuclear.
What other
group.
turtles are in the turtle clan? I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways, spawning in the top left-hand corner, playing Zerg and representing Risen in the green is Steven.
Yeah, so how much of the Risen Star League have you followed so far, Master Wonton?
Not as much as I should.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing you can catch up over at youtube.com/Risen Community, where you can find the entirety
Ring the
Star
bell.
League Season 1 2020. This is an unsuccessful, I think, delay on the second base of NinjaTurtle, but NinjaTurtle did preemptively pull an SCV down to the low ground. Now, this is a very player-specific thing. I think NinjaTurtle studied up on who Steven is, because Steven likes to proxy hatch, block his opponent's natural, spread creep all over the place, and then leave. But he doesn't commit to killing the Terran. He just he makes a queen, puts down creep tumors, and makes Ravagers just to like be annoying, not really kill the Terran, and force them to go into battle cruisers. So 90 more minerals. Oh, Ninja's not okay. No, he is gonna take his CC. See though? Okay, he does. Steven makes an extractor to heal up the drone, I'm guessing. It does regenerate health while it's in extractor form.
The more you know, I actually didn't know that.
Yeah. We have, other than the shenanigans, totally normal patch first opener from Steven. NinjaTurtle going into factory.
Pretty standard third timing, maybe a touch late.
Yeah. He did shenanigans with the drone, so I'm not surprised it's a little late. Steven is going into Roach Warren. Which I feel like... Okay, so this is gonna work to some degree. NinjaTurtle I don't think is going into Banshee. Wait, is that Tech Lab? Yeah, one Tech Lab, so he should be going into Stim here. But I feel like the Roach push is kind of dead in the meta right now, and Zergs are still trying to figure out how to deal with the Banshee openers from Terran. Because, like, the Banshee opener just shuts it down so hard. We do see Stim on the way. It's going to be double pump and medevacs, and probably getting the Tech Lab on that factory very shortly. Steven pushes out with Ling Roach.
I mean, there's no tank and there's no Banshees yet.
Oh, he lowered the depot.
Oh, and he gets in.
Yeah. He could be overrun if he's not careful. This is
gonna do a lot.
He needs to hold position the SCVs. Okay, no, he's fine. It's not going to do as much as it looks like it is
Yeah.
going to do. Gildoin, Kirby
Yeah, that's pretty much completely shut down.
won the series for Team Gosu.
Ooh, he's going to use the medevacs to chase down the roaches. Not getting out of there with any of those. And his economy is really suffering for that T-base roach push. He's sitting on 31 drones. 6 minutes almost.
Yeah. Hold up. I'm gonna have the camera follow these medevacs very quickly. I have an intruder in my room.
To answer your question, Gildan, it was yeah, it was Kirby. Kirby took the last game.
Okay, I'm back. Beagle.
Welcome back.
Hey man, I didn't want my roommates to follow it up the stairs and barge in on the cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like NinjaTurtle deflected here, but it's pretty much trades at this point. There hasn't really been damage to either side per se, right? Like a bunch of drones haven't gone down, a bunch of SCVs haven't gone down. It's just rather back and forth. NinjaTurtle should be thinking about taking third here. Okay, he is indeed going to do that. He's going for a drop in the main as well. Steven went for a macro hatch. This macro hatch is going to die pretty quickly. Yeah, there's the cancel. How would you feel about being put in this position one time? How do you feel about Steven's current situation?
It's kind of hard to say because he doesn't really know a lot. Like, he doesn't have a whole lot of information right now. On one hand, you know, he's on a healthy base count, and he's keeping up on the army, and he's been able to repel all of this Terran aggression so far, but I feel like he's just overmade units, and the fact that he's not able to push across the map with them at all, like, his worker count is just it's too low. So, like, unless NinjaTurtle gives him the time to drone up and throw down, you know, another 10, 12 drones, which I don't suspect he will, then it's going to be really rough for him. He's spread out really thin to that third. He's got the mobile army, but it's basically just Lang Bane at this point.
This is a
Storms up the
strong
ramp,
push for
takes the tank
NinjaTurtle,
position.
even on creep. Steven got kind
Yeah,
of
I mean,
caught
Steven
with
just doesn't have the tech to come in and go into that.
very subtle there. The two Banelings were going to connect, but NinjaTurtle microed his Marauder to absorb the Baneling hits. While all this is going on, the drones are pulled into the Stim Marine fire. One tank does go down. That's not enough damage. Not even transfuse on the
that's
Queens. GG.
There's no...
What do you mean? Was that game 3? What the fuck? In the top right corner of Zen, as the pink Terran, it's NinjaTurtle.
And in the bottom left-hand corner, the Zerg in green representing Risen is Stefan, or Steven. Stefan.
It's Stefan.
The spelling kills me. Any names that aren't pronounced phonetically, I always mess them up.
Looks like we had a little bit of a pause.
Some tech difficulties. Sounds like maybe some kind of weird performance issue.
Did you try Alt F4ing and Alt F4ing back in again? Okay, yeah, this is what you saw NinjaTurtle pool against the previous game, but he didn't this time, so Steven's going to be incredibly annoying here. yeah, NinjaTurtle did do the scouting. He just forgot this game, it looks like.
If we're watching in reverse order, that may have been a correction from this game.
I hope. I don't know, man. I don't know anymore, Wonton.
Actual gas.
Oh, we have a ninja base from the NinjaTurtle, living up to his name. Absolute brutality. That's the thing about Australia. Even their series are upside down, you know?
Yup.
If you look at the water in the spawning pool, it even spins backwards. It's really incredible how that works. Reaper's gonna go in for NinjaTurtle. There aren't lings out yet, so it might get a couple drone kills. Drones are pulled off the line. It's not doing as much as it could. It's missed like 5 or 6 shots at this point. And the 3 that did go down went on different drones, so this is pretty deflected.
Gonna shoo that away.
Steven's going to continue his shenanigans on the other side of the map. He's gotten out a couple lings. He's going to get out a queen. He did not go for the roach warrant, so there's not going to be roaches or ravagers on the other side. NinjaTurtle doesn't really care about this. He just has to hold the high ground. One other side effect is that his second base isn't going to be saturated as quickly because he can't make SCVs and send them over.
Right. Unless he uses a medevac.
Yeah, medevacs are still, like, really far. Like, by the time he gets a medevac out, it's gonna be pretty saturated anyway. If he actually builds SCV over there. It's a little bit... It sucks a little bit, too, because he has to keep it on a set... Oh, he's not even... No, he is oversaturating on the main. So he might medevac out or something. Yeah, this is so irritating for the Terran. The creep's on the high ground.
Man, I'd be using this to try to force scans. I'd pull the Overlord up and maybe put a tumor on the high ground, like right in the corner.
Yeah.
So it can't be sniped while it's being built. Looks like NinjaTurtle is kind of aware of that risk, so he's moved his Marines kind of in position.
Oh, it's a little bit too late now.
That is so much creep. That is so irritating.
Steven takes a third behind this.
Does that creep tumor reach the expand position? Is he gonna have to scan to kill that?
I hit the B button. We're going back in time. Okay, alright.
What's the radius of that creep tumor? Is that gonna block a CC?
What do you mean? Yeah, it's gonna block a CC. Yeah.
The creep tumor in the mineral wall. It looks like that should block the CC.
Yeah. So Steven thinks he's done way more damage than he actually has, which is what I was trying to illustrate before I brought us backwards in time. He has no idea about this ninja expand. There isn't even a giveaway to it. really, because NinjaTurtle delayed his mining off of this base for a while. It's only recently up to 7 workers. And those mules provide the same amount of income no matter where you drop them, so...
Oh, the recreep.
Feels bad.
That's just mean, man. You're just gonna keep doing that forever, eh?
Yeah, that's Steven. This is his style of play. It's pretty unique. It's like almost play, but not. Oh, he gets us around on the Marines!
Nice. Very nicely done.
I'd like to point out as well, this is an active tumor, so he can spread it out and get the block. Yeah. So painful. Steven has to kill that tumor. Or, excuse me, Turtle has to kill that tumor. Alright, Creep's finally gonna recede, and NinjaTurtle's gonna be able to land the CC soon. Steven, in the meantime, is on a healthy 2.5 base economy. It's not the biggest, and he would be ahead if Turtle hadn't grabbed the Ninja. That's the key to all of this.
Yep.
He's on, like, a 50% bigger economy than Steven thinks he is. Steven thinks that Turtle just took his natural right now, as I'm speaking. And it's just not true. It's a falsehood.
Yep.
He's been memed.
Yeah, the ninja base really is a great response.
He is both ninja basing and turtling, my friend.
I guess so, yeah. Lives up to the name.
Steven is about 2 creep spreads from uniting his creep on the Terran side and uniting his creep on the Zerg side, which is pretty terrifying. The 7.5 minute mark.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
They're not even a screen apart. It's going for a Baneling bust, but I think there's too many tanks out. Steven grabs a 4th. About halfway finished.
I would like to see all these creep queens across the map. Like he's got the highway. Utilize
Yeah, they
it.
could. He just needs to spread one more tumor and they have a full connection.
You should push across the map with upgrades and a couple hydras and 6 queens, and I think that's...
Although, I don't think he has enough to break this. This is too many tanks.
Yeah, I think you're right.
This was such a high-risk, high-reward play for NinjaTurtle. Like, he has no defenses up in the top left, and he has no way to get defenses there. But it worked. It's just Steven never sent a scouting wing around the map to see if his opponent Ninja expanded, and this is the result. A terrifying 91 army supply push.
Yeah, he's going to be totally unprepared for this.
All the banelings are cut off from the... Well, okay, half the banelings are cut off from the lanes. There's a pre-split from NinjaTurtle, and Steven just committed to it. That was terrible. He has so much creep. Why do that? Why do that ever, you know? Oh my god. Not like this.
He is going to spot the ninja now.
It's...
Yeah, he's seen it.
There we go. And now Steven knows the folly of his undoing. You know, there weren't really... That was a good engagement from NinjaTurtle, but it was the only major engagement of the game. And had he not had that ninja base, Steven pre-splits or not, would have overrun the Terran there. Now 2 of Steven's bases are split off from the main. The reinforcements are never going to be able to coalesce and present a united front. Steven's going for a stab at the ninja base. His SCVs will finally be executed for their hubris, but he's going to lose all his tech in the main.
Yeah. I don't think you recover from this. You lose all your tech, you lost your main and your natural. He's got a drone count and he's got a bit of army, but...
Steven be like, I'm never going to financially recover from this. Shout out to Tiger King, now streaming on Netflix.
He's only just making his new pool now.
These queens have quite a bit of transfuse. They can tank damage while reinforcements get out. I mean, they were some Bane hits, but they weren't good Bane hits, you know? They didn't trade very efficiently. And Steven still might clean this out, but he's down to 2 hatch. He's taken a third, so I guess he's on 3 hatch. He's lost so many drones here. He's gonna call GG. NinjaTurtle takes a second victory in the best of 5. In the bottom left of Eternal Empire, as the Pink Terran from Clan Turtle, it's NinjaTurtle.
And in the top right-hand corner, playing Purple Zerg representing Risen, we got Steven.
So far, this series has not gone the way we thought. Everyone predicted a Steven victory here. I think it was unanimous, actually. So, this would be the second time we were wrong in our predictions. With Coda being knocked out as well.
Yeah, this series is backwards in more ways than one, I suppose.
If Steven gets knocked out here, it's going to be one of the 2 non-Terran players left, as well as one of the 2 Risen players remaining in the tournament gone. And that's a world I didn't think anyone would have seen when this tournament started out last month. Could we see
2020 is the year of the Terran, man.
3 Terran round of 4, man. By the way, this all does go on a Ligulac, so I hope you guys are happy. I hope you're happy, Terrans!
We're gonna replicate GSL Season 1. That's the...
Steven has gone for a risky play. He's gone 3 hatch before pool. And the hatches are also properly situated on his side of the map, not blocking his opponent's natural. This time around, at least.
Go for the greed.
Turtle scouts around the main.
Pretty rare to see a 3 hatch before pool into Terran. I don't know how I feel about that. Seems like there's just a lot that can be done to abuse it, you know?
It's high risk, high reward, man. Look how quickly this Reaper is hitting in comparison. So, gonna be hitting in about 3 seconds. Steven knows it. He's gonna be going for 6 lings. And look how split off this third base is from the natural, right? So you don't have creep spread in between these bases. You can't pull a queen, and you can't pull slow lings to really defend against it. The slow lings can be cut down as they try to hit the third. So it kind of cuts down on the economic utility of having this quick third base. But NinjaTurtle, in the same token, is going to back out. Steven's gone triple queen. And it looks like it's not going to matter at all. NinjaTurtle's just going to let him have it.
Triple queen seems like a bit of a curious decision to me. I mean, it seems like you'd be better off droning. You've got the triple production already. Make 2 queens. I feel like you're just going to end up larva blocking yourself. Unless he intends to spread more tumors before he starts injecting. Yeah, it looks like he's going to do the same in his third.
You ever notice that the queen's back is just like banelings?
Yeah, I have noticed that. You think it's full of the same kind of juice?
Probably. I'd imagine it's the same juice in the spawning pool, right?
So... Hang on a second. If this green juice is in so many units, why, if you kill a queen, does it not kill you over AoE?
Why would, like, banelings look like they're, like, jam-packed full of this stuff, right? Like, it's just most of their body.
Yeah.
Whereas the queen, it looks like not as concentrated. It's just, like, little sacks of it.
Same with the spawning pool. Shouldn't the spawning pool be melting all the marines that come in and,
Well, it's like a balloon, right? So, like, you kill a spawning pool...
Right, it pops.
You kill a spawning pool, it all just kind of drains into the ground. You kill a baneling...
Yeah, it gets absorbed by the creep, perhaps.
It's pressurized, yeah. Okay, it's gonna be Hellion Banshee, which is the most common opener for Terran by far now. We talked about this in game number 1, but this time it's actually gonna go off for NinjaTurtle. Steven did go for a full wall off at the natural with a spine.
This is a hellbat push.
Yeah. He has enough queens to hold this, I think. Cloak isn't quite finished, there it is. But the queens weren't able to get any shots off, okay. Oh my god, the Hellbats are in on the queens.
Good transfuses and good splits.
He's just making spines though, there's no banelings, there's no roaches.
This is really dangerous, man.
This is exactly why I feel scared to do a 3-hatch into a Terran. I'll do it into a Protoss maybe if I get good scouting, but... Looks like it is eventually going to get cleaned up. Oh, but look at that really abusive position. Those links just absolutely can't do anything.
This is savagery. Turtle's still in the main. He's just gonna kill this extractor to assert dominance. He's gonna kill the spine.
Yep.
The spine's gonna get to stab like twice. Oh, no, he didn't move the Hellbats in range, but he's gonna clean up some lings anyway. The lings back out, so now more of them are gonna die.
That spine actually gets some real value.
Oh, it's alive. Chad's spine.
Yep.
It's like when the villain, like, taunts the main character and, like, tells it the evil plan, but the main character survives with 1 health. Kills all the villains. Now it's telling the queen, just like, NinjaTurtle's transitioning into bio! And it's like, thanks, we'll prepare.
You ever notice that the spine crawler has a shows an upgrade slot for an upgrade that doesn't exist?
What do you mean?
If you click on a spine crawler, it shows 0, 0, and there's an attack icon that says 0, and it is just an attack that doesn't exist.
It's probably from the campaign or some shit. It's the same with the planetary, right? And cannons.
Maybe?
They're very, phallic. You know?
The spine crawler? Yeah.
Yeah.
Rule 34 spine crawler edition? Is that where we're going with this?
This video has now been demonetized. Steven loses an overlord.
4th is finished. That is a lot of barracks.
That is indeed a lot of barracks. That is many barracks.
7 racks?
That's so many racks. Racks on racks on racks on racks. Like, Steven is way behind in army supply. He's down 9 workers. He just got his 4th finished up.
Yeah, I think he might have just got punished a little too hard for the greed, man.
Yeah, it's like a country music song, right? It's like, not only that, his wife left him, his dog died, His pickup truck got, yeah, someone slammed the door into his truck and now it's broken, like his tire's flat.
His tracker didn't pass the emission standards test.
Is that real? Are there emission standards tests for that?
Yeah, there absolutely are emission tests for trackers.
That's really nice to hear, actually. I feel like they're a large cause of emissions. At least substantial. It's
Yeah,
gotta be like
agriculture is the
1%.
biggest contributor to greenhouse gases in the world.
But it's mostly
It's bigger than
cows, right?
transportation.
It's mostly like methane from cows.
Yeah, a lot of it is methane from cows.
And like decomposing animal corpses. Okay. Well, there's a lot of decomposing Zerg corpses right now. The transfuse is running a little bit dry here. It's about 7
Families
left.
coming in and spreading their lovely sauce to a decent split.
I'm gonna try to dive on the tanks, but there were Marines positioned back to defend. And this is just melting from the Zerg army. I can't believe it. This is it.
Yeah.
Steven's
might be
fighting
right.
for dear life. Steven's gonna go down 3-0 in the round of 8. This is the guy most people were favoring to win the tournament. Unreal play from NinjaTurtle this series.
Yeah, really.
He knew his opponent, he knew himself, and he was able to overcome. Because I think, if you take a look at it, Steven is always favored on paper. If you look at raw wins, if you look at player record, but NinjaTurtle is just out of this world coming into the series. He was so prepared.
Yeah, you can really tell that he
GG.
prepared super hard.
GG, man.
Great game.
NinjaTurtle, 3-0, taking Steven out of the RSL. So that's it. Our round of 4 is totally set. NinjaTurtle moves on to face Emin in the lower half of the bracket. GT Kung is fighting Veritas in the upper half. GT Kung, the final remaining member of the Risen community in the tournament. Also, the final non-Terran player. Can he do it? Can he pull it off? Can he get a Risen member in the finals of the Risen Star League?
Man, 2020 is the year of the Terran, I'm telling you.
Absolutely incredible. This is not the way I thought this tournament was going to go. Well, hey, thank you for co-casting, Wonton. I've been Renegade.
Anytime.
Where can people
I'm the
find
most
you at?
welcome. You can find me over at twitch.tv/masterwantan.
Excellent. Make sure you head over there, drop a follow for him. This is going to be it for the cast tonight, and we are going to be going into some Masters level Zerg ladder.
Best of luck on your games.
Yeah, thanks, Wonton. You have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
I'm just going to